I'm Rob.
And I'm Shannon. Welcome to Build Up, the show about shows between the show. We have the cast of 8th grade and writer and director Bo Burnham next on Build. Are you guys excited?
Who's excited?
Woo!
Oh, my God.
Right? Oh,
Yes.
can't wait.
Yes. I'm so excited to see them, and I'm excited to see this movie. Films like this, they kind of tend to bring up a lot of memories about our youth, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we thought we would create a safe space here for everyone to air some of their adolescent memories with a special edition of
Couch Confessions.
Couch Confession.
All right. Oh, squeeze in.
Hi.
All right, thank you. I got childbearing hips. All right, so in my school, we had a choir that was for mostly young middle school students. But for some reason, I was just so into singing songs with my school choir teacher that they let me stay year after year after year, to the point where I was like the oldest person, and it was really awkward. And when I graduated, they gave me the Pioneer Award to be like, we know you're special.
Couch Confessions.
So awkward.
Ooh.
So awkward.
I had a girlfriend in 7th grade, and I broke up with her because she wanted to make out too much in the hallways. I felt like she was being inauthentic. Right? I think she was just trying too hard, don't you think?
Yeah, I think.
It was like between every class, it would be like, let's make out now again. I'd be like, we just did that. What are you trying to prove? You know?
I thought this was going to be Couch Confessions about how we were losers, and Rob's like, I had a girlfriend when I was in 7th grade. Aren't you surprised about that?
Definitely.
I'm like, whoa.
Not that surprising, though, really. I mean, it's not that surprising.
It's pretty surprising.
Okay.
Well, when I was in 8th grade, nobody ever liked me. Every crush I ever had always liked my best friend, Emily, because she had something called boobs, something I still don't have. So basically, I was like, if I'm ever going to get someone to like me back, I should probably start liking the nerdiest, zittiest people. And wow, I really crushed on some uglies, but they never liked me back. I even crushed on this kid who was 2 grades younger than me and always had ham and cheese stuck in his braces. And he talked like this with his finger, like the kid from The Shining. And he still didn't like me back.
Dang.
Why? Why?
I find that hard to believe.
Oh, thank you. Would you date me?
If I was a different sex and a lot younger.
Hey, I'm down, just so you know.
That's something. That's still something.
Yeah, I think it might happen.
One time, when I was in middle school, I called my parents to pick me up from my friend's house because I felt nauseous. When they arrived, I got in the car and immediately threw up right in the car. They were sure that I had been drinking, but it turns out I had just laughed too hard with my friends and the pineapple juice went down the wrong pipe. I didn't get drunk or throw up from drinking for another 5 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does Rob smell like vomit right now?
No, not really. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good.
Well, in my school, volleyball was like a super popular sport. And if you were good at volleyball, everybody liked you. Guess what? I'm not good at volleyball. So basically, every time I played, I would get hurt. And for some reason, literally, I'd always get smashed in the face with the volleyball. So for most of my existence, I had half of my face all red and swollen. And people would be like, hey, Shannon, a.k.a. Quasimodo. Do you love getting hit in the face with a volleyball?
My favorite thing.
You're a freak. Freak.
If you had asked me what my favorite thing in the world was in 8th grade, my absolute favorite thing in the world, I would have answered ska music unironically. Couch confession.
Wow. One time in the 8th grade, me and some of my classmates were just hanging around our teacher's desk having some tween combo. Oh, what a fun time, right? No, because then our teacher started saying, who has BO? Who has BO? Who has a body odor issue? And then she sniffed us out and she said, it's Shannon. And then for like 5 minutes straight, she said, Shannon, deodorant is important and you're a grown-ass woman. You should wear it. Do I smell right now?
Mean. She was very mean.
Oh, thank you. You make me feel so much better. I just want to let you know I wore deodorant, but I don't think it's working.
That's okay. We accept it anyway. You know, when I was in middle school, I had a nickname. People would call me Forrest Gump. I'm sorry, young Forrest Gump. Because I looked exactly like young Forrest Gump in haircut, in body, and I ran funny.
Wow.
You like young Forrest Gump?
Yeah, I like Young Forrest Gump. It's a great movie.
See? Maybe I wasn't that uncool after all.
I don't know, Rob. I've seen you run, and you're not very fast. Sorry, this seat's taken. That's a little callback from Forrest Gump.
I remember it.
Oh, I'm cracked myself up. So, one time at school, I laughed so hard I peed myself. Hey, it happens. No big deal, right? Except it was a big deal because my high school didn't have locker rooms or showers or offered changes of clothing. And my dad was one of those dads who was like, perfect attendance is super important. You can't miss a moment at school. So he wouldn't pick me up. So I spent the entire day covered in piss, smelling like hot piss. I grew up in Puerto Rico where it's always like 90 degrees. Have you sat in scorching hot piss? It doesn't make you popular. Believe it or not.
Wow, this took a really rough
Have you
turn.
ever peed yourself?
I'm not telling you that.
This is a safe space. How dare you? Tell me some secret. What were you like in the 8th grade?
I wouldn't want to go back to 8th grade.
Tough times, right?
Tough times. It's much better to be a grown-up.
Oh, I love being old. When you pee yourself as an adult, you can run places. You could change your clothes. You could take showers. You have options.
Being an adult is great. But back to 8th grade. When I was in middle school, I had a shirt. I loved it a lot. I wore it in my 8th grade yearbook photo. I kept wearing that shirt. It stayed a part of my regular rotation from that point on. And I still wear it to this day. It's the shirt I'm wearing right now. Because my body hasn't grown much since 8th grade. I don't know why. Somehow, it still fits.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
This has been Couch
Couch
Confessions. Oh, thank you
Wow.
so much.
How's your arm? Are you doing okay?
Yeah,
Thanks
sorry.
for putting up with that.
Oh, that was just like, I felt so open and
Yeah.
safe. No judgments there. Because, you
Yeah.
know, we've all been young and we've all been zitty and unpopular.
Yep.
Most of us.
And mostly gross, actually.
yeah.
Oh,
I got a
sorry.
bill
Yeah,
for
sure.
Oh my
sure,
God,
yeah,
Ricky
come on.
guys are out here
Camilleri!
dicking
Oh
around.
yes,
Sorry,
let's get make
Playing
it
little
rude.
games out here.
Oh,
you know.
you're my
Confessing
favorite
your
moderator.
childhood fantasies
Wow.
to an audience of strangers like
I'm
weirdos.
so sorry.
Freaked all of them out. I'm surprised they haven't left before the big interview with the talent. What are you guys doing?
I was just
Don't
telling
answer
them.
that question. It was
Okay.
rhetorical. We have to start the interview.
So sorry. Would you tell us real quick what were you like in 8th grade? I can't imagine you as
Oh.
anything other than a full-grown man.
That's a compliment, I think. It shows
is.
that I have no boyishness in me whatsoever. I'm just an adult man. I was a scared little 8th grader who wanted to be cool, but I wasn't, and I was mocked mercilessly, which is why I'm so bitter with the two of you right now for taking up my stage time.
Well, we'll give it to you, Ricky.
My
it's
damn
all yours.
stage time.
Thanks for hanging out on Build Up.
Hey, that's the build-up. They've upped it. They've upped me out of my time.
No, here you go, Ricky. It's all you.
quit.
Have fun with 8th grade. Bye, guys.
Bye.